on this special edition of Positively Arizona, we're celebrating strong women in Arizona with the help of the Desert Dolls roller derby. Plus, no beer, no problem. This woman is changing the way we see the craft brewing industry. And this all-girls rock band has something to say, but they're letting their music do the speaking. Before I can even start our shoot at Great Skate in Glendale, I have to gear up. Wrist guards, knee and elbow pads, roller skates.
Socks, just for this.
And still, I'm a disaster on wheels.
My name is Killer Queenie, and I go by Queenie.
This is my coach for the day, Queenie. She's a volunteer trainer with Desert Dolls Roller Derby, an all-female derby team in the Valley.
I've been skating since 2012, and I came in totally blind. I had never seen roller derby before. And one of the most awesome things about derby is that you can meet all these different women that you necessarily wouldn't come across.
Definitely a family.
And everyone, you find something in common, even if it's just your passion for the track.
The Women's League is run by volunteers. Teams meet for practice and to train new members a couple of days a week and square off at bouts around the valley.
There aren't a lot of wallflowers in roller derby, a lot of big personalities.
The competition's intense and liberating, but not violent.
In a bout, when you're bouting with your friends, it's very much a hug on the track, and then when the whistle blows, you are out to make sure that your jammer gets through. So it's a lot of very friendly, fierce competition.
As for my future with the Desert Dolls, I look the part, but that's where it ends.
You tell us what your comfort level is.
All right. I'm willing to try anything once.
Okay.
I learned trick after trick. And so I fell down a couple of times. And then a group of women was there to pick me up and dust me off. And that's the sisterhood of women's derby.
Locked her.
That was awesome.
Yay!
Great
Thank
job.
you. These girls aren't afraid to take on a challenge, and that's the case with this next inspiring woman, too. Adam caught up with the world's first and only armless pilot.
It's amazing what technology is capable of.
Alexa, turn on the sun.
Okay.
Something as simple as opening blinds or a call from your dad.
Alexa, answer the call.
Are they filming you now?
And you on the camera.
They filming me?
Yep.
While you're focusing on that technology, you might just miss what's right in front of you.
I was born without both my arms, so I learned to use my feet as my hands.
Tucson resident Jessica Cox plays piano, writes in cursive. She met her husband.
Jessica and I met through Taekwondo.
Oh, and she flies a plane, all with her feet. Learning to fly didn't have a smooth takeoff.
My greatest fear was flying in an airplane. But my dad, who's been an aviation enthusiast his whole life, he jumped in for me and said she would love to.
Just the first of many challenges.
An airplane is built to be flown with your hands. So for one, I had to elevate my feet. Because my feet are my hands, I had to elevate them, so keeping my feet on the controls was a little uncomfortable.
It took Jessica 3 years just to find a plane to fit her needs, but after countless hours of training, she went out for her first solo flight.
That was the most incredible moment. For the first time, I was flying this airplane by myself without anyone, and it was empowering. It was freeing to be up there.
She can really light up that room, inspire people to see themselves in a different light, go out and challenge what they think is impossible.
Jessica became the first armless pilot in aviation history. Now, she travels the country as a motivational speaker, advocating for people with disabilities.
How you can aspire to doing anything that you want to do. Mantra that oftentimes I love to look at. If you believe you can do something, you're able to accomplish it, regardless of whatever it is that is standing in the way.
You can learn more about her through her book, Disarm Your Limits, or look up. She might be flying overhead. For Positively Arizona, I'm Adam Waltz.
Phoenix Texas' first female police chief isn't just protecting our city, she's also inspiring the next generation of women.
So I don't look at myself as the female police chief. I am the police chief of Phoenix, who just happens to be a woman of color and a female police chief.
Phoenix Police Chief Jerry Williams has broken down barriers. In 2016, 28 years after starting her career with the Phoenix PD, she returned as the boss and was named the first woman chief in Phoenix, her hometown.
Native Phoenician, grew up in West Side, Maryville girl, go Panthers. Thank you very much. Went to Arizona State University, go Sun Devils.
Outside of work, Chief Williams is a mom of two. One of her sons is a former Phoenix Suns forward, Alan Williams, who appeared on our show, Best of Phoenix, with his mom.
So when they were growing up, I made too many yummy breakfasts of cinnamon buns, biscuits and gravy.
Earlier in your career, how were you working between the balance between raising a family and then also being on the force?
I could chuckle and cry almost at the same time, and crying because I lost so much sleep when my kids were young. There were training opportunities and different job assignments that I probably could have taken, but I didn't want to miss time with my kids. I wanted to make time to be able to make breakfast or to make dinner or to go to Pop Warner games or go to basketball games, and I'm blessed. I have two productive members of society who are two of the most amazing men that I've ever seen before in my life.
So when you're not protecting, along with the rest of the force, 4.5+ million people, what does Chief Williams like to do for fun?
Oh man, I love to cook. And I'm a pretty good cook too, by the way. So I love to bake. So if I'm having a challenging work week, I'll figure out a reason to bake a cake. My latest one, which was a bomb for my husband's birthday, was a vanilla cream cheese frosting cake.
Ooh.
Killed it.
Okay. Now, you know it's really hard to do red velvet cake. Like, how's your red velvet?
I got this.
You heard it from her, baker, mom, and oh yeah, chief of police. Chief Jerry Williams, like so many other women, could teach a master class as juggling it all.
If I can do it, anyone can. It was really about having people open the doors for me. Anything's possible if you work very hard.
For Positively Arizona, I'm Jay Russell.
You won't believe who paid a visit to the Valley this week. Dr. Jane Goodall, the world-famous primatologist, stopped by the Phoenix Zoo as part of a lecture series about her career and her hopes for the future. Goodall also talked about the adversity she faced as a young woman wanting to study animals in Africa.
Everybody laughed at me. How will you get there? Africa's far away. It's the dark continent. You don't have any money, and you're a girl. But my mother said, if you really want something, you're going to have to work very hard, take advantage of every opportunity, but don't give up.
Goodall is known for her work with chimpanzees, specifically a 55-year study of social and family interactions with wild chimps.
Also this week, hundreds of people took part in the Wonder Woman run in Tempe, and Jay Russell was one of them.
Calling all superheroes, the DC Wonder Woman Run series kicked off in Tempe, and it was a lot of girl power, with women and kids and even guys dressed as Wonder Woman.
This whole entire event is about bringing out the superhero within each and every one of you.
It's fantastic. They always do a great job. I love Tempe. I love the bridge. All of it.
The event benefits Women in Sports and Events Arizona, the leading voice and resource for women in business of sports.
There's so much energy here at the DC Wonder Woman event.
Olympic gold medalist and world champion gymnast Gabby Douglas was there sporting her blue hair and cheering on the runners.
Amazing and powerful women coming and running for great causes, and also it's just very unified, and I like unified.
Who's your favorite superhero of all time?
Superhero, I do like Wonder Woman.
Celebrating strong women and the people who support them at every turn. For Positively Arizona, I'm Jay Russell.
Still ahead on Positively Arizona, order up. This burger shop may run on nostalgia, but it wouldn't be possible without the woman behind the counter.
Telling up how a woman-owned business is making waves in the craft beer industry.
I've had my motorcycle license for over 36 years. I've been a personal injury lawyer for over 26 years. Goldberg & Osborne has the experience to understand motorcycle accidents. 1-800-THE-EAGLE.
Legends aren't born. They're made. They're made And this is the legend we make. Legends aren't born, they're made. Celebrate Jeep Freedom Days with no payments for 90 days and additional $500 bonus cash on our best-selling models.
Right now, financing at an average $6,830 in total values on the purchase of a 2019 Jeep Cherokee.
Truly great salads are grown, not made. And at Kneaders, our salads start here. We take the first pick of the harvest and then let those flavors shine. We take the credit, but nature does most of the work. Experience a truly great salad, only at Kneaders.
If you've been waiting to purchase new furniture, American Furniture Warehouse is a perfect place to invest your tax refund. We offer the best selection at the best prices. This year, let your tax refund go further with the lowest prices anywhere, anytime.
Every Honda has the thrill of racing built into it, and you can find that racing excitement at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event. With a stylish Honda Civic with Sport Mode, and it received a 5-star performance rating from Car and Driver. I think it's time we take this bad boy for a spin. I love my job.
Get a great deal on the Honda Civic with Honda Sensing, safety and driver-assistive technologies at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
Whether you've been seriously injured in an accident or it's your first accident and you're not sure what to do, call Goldberg & Osborne. We'll get you through this challenging time and get you the most money possible. 1-800-THE-EAGLE.
Welcome back to Positively Arizona, where this week we're celebrating strong women in Arizona. And this next business owner and new mommy is serving up a little nostalgia with her burger shop.
Back in the 1930s, this Standard Oil station was pumping gas at about 19 cents a gallon.
There's so much history here.
The station was originally built near Sunny Slope, moving to Cave Creek in the 50s, functioning until the 80s.
So if you were heading out to the lake, this was the only place that people stopped.
These old gas pumps are now the centerpiece to the last Standard Oil gas station left standing in Arizona. Built up around them, Big Earls Greasy Eats.
Well, I worked here, and all the customers just became such family, and I knew I wanted to own it.
At only 26 years old, Cave Creek native Brooke Dallas bought the 50s-style diner.
And I knew I'd keep the legacy going. There you go. And you have a good day, okay?
That was 2 years ago. Since then, she's kept the Honest Burgers grilling and added an adorable assistant.
This is Navy.
She's 6 months old. Brooke and husband Colin own Big Earls, but Colin says the restaurant is Brooke's baby.
Technically, I am the co-owner. That's what she was doing before she met me, so I'm not going to get in her way.
The taco fries, we can give you sour cream or salsa.
They're whipping up food worth traveling for.
Came from Canada to try this. This is how a hamburger should be. It's good.
Well, it's written right there on the front sign, the last honest hamburger. Take a look. The Cave Creek barbecue burger. It's got onion rings, it's got bacon, barbecue sauce, and it comes with beer battered fries. They also showcase in their deep fried French toast. Is this what Chloe Mar does every week? Jeez. What a great gig. With 50s music playing on repeat, there's no signs of Big Earls changing with the times.
Such a staple to customers and locals who live here, so I'll never change it.
Well, I can't just leave all this food here. I'd be a horrible lunch guest. So, I'll see you guys later. For Positively Arizona, I'm Adam Waltz.
And you know what goes well with a burger? A nice cold beer. Chloe caught up with a woman who is breaking stereotypes one brew at a time.
Empowerment can begin with a simple conversation. What does her story become if she puts her mind, heart, and body into action?
That's not a message you'll typically find on a can of beer.
I think that you can see a lot of product that's made with a big bearded man wearing a flannel shirt in mind.
That's why Greenwood Brewing is changing the craft beer industry with brews made for women by women. And it all started in corporate America.
My boss, my customers, my coworkers. You know, if we wanted to have a really candid conversation, we were having them over craft beer.
At this point, Megan was brewing up to 8 varieties of beer in her garage, but she was still intimidated by the craft beer scene.
Looking for a product that had me as a consumer, as a woman, in mind, and I really couldn't find one. So I thought that I would try to make it myself. Brewing can take anywhere between 6 hours and sometimes 12 or 14 hours. So this is where you actually brew the beer. We have 2 beers that we distribute right now. Our flagship beer is our Her Story Brew. It is actually more than just beer. We share women's stories on our social media, our website. And then we have our second beer, which is called Forward IPA. I actually launched it on Election Day last year. This is my worst bottle opener. It's a pale ale, and then we dry hop with Mosaic and Falconer's Light. So a lot of people say that they can taste like a grapefruit, but it's just actually the hops.
And so this on the back, is this something that you wrote?
Yes. Yeah. It's kind of, you know, having conversations over beer and having empowering conversations.
Megan's brews are on tap throughout the valley. You can find out where at greenwoodbrews.com.
It's a non-traditional lifestyle, and I hope that we can inspire other women to do the same thing.
For Positively Arizona, I'm Chloe Marr.
This next small business owner is teaching the future generation of women how to sell.
What's your secret?
You make your mom buy some of them.
The amount of cookies Girl Scouts are selling these days is pretty impressive.
800. 3,109 boxes of cookies.
These girls aren't just relying on cuteness to push that much product.
Always have a reason to keep them interested in buying.
Local business owner Pam of Almond Tree Wedding Boutique took notice of this business behind the cookies.
I want to hear their pitch.
She challenged Girl Scouts to give her their best sales pitch, and in return, she'd buy 5 boxes.
That is going to help them develop the confidence in their sales skills, which no matter what you do in life, sales are important.
Kiana and Evelyn were up to the challenge, but first, some selling tips from Pam.
I would say confidence, look your customer in the eye, tell them why they should buy. So Evelyn, tell me why I should buy Girl Scout cookies.
All our funds go to all 4 of our camps all around Arizona. You should buy Girl Scout cookies from anyone because they support everyone. The money goes back to the council. We're using our funds to go to, there's a STEAM conference in Las Vegas.
Wow.
We get to talk to some of the CEOs who are also women.
That's what Girl Scouts is really about.
You learn a bunch of different skills. I've been shy in the past, and I feel like Girl Scouts has really made me more social.
Inspiring girls to become strong women. For Positively Arizona, I'm Chloe Marr.
Coming up on Positively Arizona, this all-girls band knows how to rock, and they're doing a private jam session at our studios.
Today, First Street Team, we're here at a nonprofit in Phoenix that not only prepares women for the workforce,
and stay in the workplace and achieve economic freedom.
We give Kias advanced safety features. We give them enduring quality. We give it everything. During Kia Spring Savings Time, get 0% APR plus bonus cash on the purchase of a new 2019 Sorento LX V6 with convenience package.
Show your pride. Come join 40,000 of your closest friends at the 2019 Phoenix Pride Festival, April 6th and 7th at Steel Indian School Park. Enjoy world-class food, shopping, and entertainment. With 300 exhibitors and more than 150 performances on 6 stages, there's something for the whole family. Don't miss one of the biggest events of the year. Get your tickets at phoenixpride.org now. The 2019 Phoenix Pride Festival, celebrating progress, past, present, and future.
Your Phoenix CW, celebrating women. It's only fitting that the birthplace of the women's rights movement is now home to the National Women's Hall of Fame. 276 women adorn the walls of the hall, from authors to astronauts to athletes to activists. Some famous, some not so famous, but all noted for their contributions to the nation and the world. This Celebrating Women moment is brought to you by the Arizona Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy.
See why people are switching to Chevy.
We love our Chevy. Why do we switch? Just look at it.
Switch into a new Chevy today. Current competitive owners get 21% below MSRP on most Malibu models when financing with GM Financial. That's almost $7,200 on this Malibu.
I see it every day. Somebody walks into a hamburger place and thinks about getting their usual hamburger. And then that light bulb goes off in their head. Like, maybe I should switch it up a bit. Maybe I should get a Reuben or a loaded Italian. Or a market fresh turkey ranch and bacon. And that's how they should think, duh.
Arby's, we have the meat.
For sandwiches.
We give Kias advanced safety features. We give them enduring quality. We give it everything. During Kia Spring Savings Time, get $5,000 total cash on the purchase of a new 2019 Sorento LX V6 with convenience package.
Welcome back to Positively Arizona. This week we're at Great Skate in Glendale, and in honor of this week's show, we're celebrating women in the Valley. The street team is at a nonprofit that's helping women get back on their feet.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Adam.
And we are your Phoenix CW street team.
Today we are at an amazing nonprofit called Dress for Success.
They are working to empower women to get back into the workforce and then ultimately achieve financial freedom.
Let's go.
We have a job readiness program. We have a suiting program. We have our professional women's group.
Let's start with suiting because looking the part is half the battle. Ooh, a nice floral spring.
Yeah, so usually we would put like a blazer over this.
Depending on the program, women either take home an interview suit or a week's worth of clothes. So should we try them on?
Yes, let's try them. Are you ready, Chloe?
I'm ready. My new look, I feel like a ray of sunshine.
It's really amazing and wonderful to see those women and, you know, that sparkle in their eye that they have when they leave.
Here's a look at my transformation. Now let's see what Adam's up to in the Career Center.
The Career Center finds job openings, edits resumes, and gives mock interviews.
I like to call it like our first date, right? Okay. So we want to make sure that
I'm an Aquarius.
Primary service is the suiting, as you guys have kind of seen, but a lot of the stuff that happens back here is really important as well.
Because the goal is not only to land a job, but keep the job.
We believe that financial education is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty.
Next on Positively Arizona, this all-girls band called Doll Skin is anything but delicate, and they're about to rock your world.
Car wrecks don't take the weekends off, and neither do we. If you've been hurt in a car wreck over the weekend, don't wait until Monday to get the help you need now. At Lerner Road, we are your 24/7 injury attorneys.
Call 977-1900.
3 new Nissans, 2 powerful Titans, 1 award-winning lineup. Save big on all of it at Nissan now. No brand received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards for cars and trucks than Nissan. Save big on Rogue with Safety Shield 360. Hurry in and experience why more people are loving Nissan now.
Get a low $199 per month lease on the 2019 Rogue, or get 0% financing for up to 60 months on 14 models.
Get to Nissan now.
Dead Bob's back. We got an artisan marketplace. We got millions of shows. We got stages all over the place. We got mermaids.
Come and see all 30 acres of the Renaissance Festival.
Print your tickets online at rinfestinfo.com. The Renaissance Festival discount tickets available at Fry's and Fry's Marketplace.
Why are Subaru Outback owners always smiling? Because they've chosen the industry leader. Subaru Outback holds its value better than any other vehicle in its class according to ALG. Better than Murano. Better than Santa Fe Sport. Better than Edge. Make every adventure a happy one with Subaru Outback.
Get 0% APR financing on the 2019 Subaru Outback.
Car wrecks don't take the weekends off, and neither do we. If you've been hurt in a car wreck over the weekend, don't wait until Monday to get the help you need now. At Lerner Road, we are your 24/7 injury attorneys.
Call 977-1900.
Welcome back to Positively Arizona, where we're celebrating strong women in Arizona. These next ladies know how to rock, and they're making a name for themselves in the music industry.
Don't sleep on Dalskin. The Phoenix-born all-girl rock band dropped by the Your Phoenix CW studio for an exclusive interview and jam session. In a male-dominated genre, Dalskin has always faced an uphill battle for notoriety.
Definitely people judge us more than they're going to judge a band of all guys. I think that's just the way it is. Like, I think girls always in the music industry have to work 150% harder to kind of make a name for themselves and to stand out, because people are so quick to judge you and to second guess you.
Not to generalize, like, if you're a dude in a band, you're subpar. We don't mean that. Yeah, no. There are very different expectations.
Yeah,
it's like the blanketing message of there are very different expectations, and we have to be aware of that.
But when it comes to going toe-to-toe with the boys,
Alex will wipe the floor with the boys because she can just, like, shred her heart out. And then, like, the guy guitar players watching her are just like, excuse me? And then it's just, like, kind of, like, backing away.
It's been interesting because it's, like, at the same time that we've faced a lot of, I don't know, like, misjudgment, like, just super early on, it's, like, we've also been a part of a couple of really great tours and really great, I don't know, shows where these people are so excited about females, you know, finally, like, getting more into the industry.
It's time to make mama proud. No matter what, she keeps on breathing. Why can't I? Why can't I? No matter what.
Dalskin is releasing a new album soon. Here's a bit of their song, Shut Up. It's all about
an ex that I had that just would not stop talking. Or he'd just call me, and he'd be like, la, 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 la.
like to see them play, shred, they'll be at the Van Buren in June. For Positively Arizona, I'm Adam Waltz.
Thanks for watching Positively Arizona. We hope we'll see you back here next week as we explore the Northwest Valley. We'll see you then.